water safety around toddlers and around children from being able to crawl to up to 4 years of age. And we're also going to talk about pool safety and how we're going to take precautions. Well, they're water crazy, and I don't blame them because, like me, I'm water crazy too. When it comes to summer, any open water is a means to dip for me. So I don't blame them if they want to dip themselves in any kind of water that they can get near to. Well, we have to be very careful when they are near water. And it can be any collection of water, really. It can be the buckets, cleaning buckets in the house, and this can be in winter months as well, or ponds, or lighted pools around the community, or it can be the inflatable pools that we use in our houses, or actual swimming pools. In any collection of water, we have to be very careful with our toddlers. Why is it so important? Because we know that drownings are #1 accidents that kill our babies in these toddler ages. That's why we have to take every and each precaution that we can ever take. First of all, the one thing is you have to be in skin-to-skin connection with your toddler near the water. You have to be in touch with them. You cannot turn your back or do your things inside the house when they are near water or near the beach. You must have a water watcher for children when they are around water. That water watcher shouldn't take his or her eyes away from our children, our toddlers, when they are near waters. When we are with them at the beach, they should be wearing their life jackets, and they should be putting their arm floatings on their arms. They may hate it, but this is one time that we have to be adamant about what we are teaching them, and they must not take their arm floaties off, or they are not going to be at the beach or near the pool. So let's also talk about pools. When we talk about inflatable pools, which are not very high, like this, you can put water up to about 10 to 15 centimeters, and your child can be playing, and you can be observing. This is not a time when you have to be really in skin-to-skin touch connection. But when the height of the water is any higher than that, then we're talking about the major precautions with also water watcher. And when we're done with any collection of water, like for example with this pool or with the bucket, we have to clean the water out, take the water out, and put the bucket or our pool in vertical position so that no collection of water such as rain can collect inside them, and this can be a danger for our children when we're not observing them. Okay, let's now talk about the pool. When we look at our pool, is this pool safe for a baby to be around? This pool has no fence, as you can see, and I will guarantee you that this pool is the unsafest pool ever to have small children around. When we talk about pool fencing, we talk about a major drowning reduction, about 50% reduction of drowning when we fence our pools. So we're going to be careful, and we're going to fence our pools. Another thing to be very careful about is to take out the toys when we're done playing around the pool, so that they don't remain as an attraction to our children. So how are we going to arrange a nice fencing around our pool? First of all, the height of the fence is important, and it should be near an adult or a high teenager child, like at least 120 centimeter high. If we're going to put rails, the rails should be narrow. So the width between the rails should not be more than 10 centimeters. And we don't really want any railing parallel to the bottom of the fence so that it stays as a step for our children to step onto and then into the pool. What about the lock? The lock better be inside the pool side, and it should be only reachable by an adult's height. And the entrance door should be within our sight. So better where we can observe the entrance is where we're going to put the door. And the door hinge should be with a spring so that when we come out of the pool, it shuts right behind us. And we're not trusting pool covers, because pool covers, first of all, they may be sun-drenched, and the fabric may give way, and our children may actually fall into under the pool cover and may actually drown without our knowledge. Why is drowning so possible with toddlers? Drowning is so possible because they really don't know how to come out of the water to take a breath, and it's very easy for them to go down to the bottom of the pool really quickly without fighting. So drowning happens very silently in babies and children. So we're going to be careful to really enjoy being around water with our toddlers.